Do you think maturity in marriage is an age issue? If it is, why is it that some men as old as 40 or 50 are still tied around their mother's apron? We will find out. My name is Sandra Ezeji Anyaele. I am your Marriage Foundation reality coach. I want to thank all my returning subscribers. I want to also welcome my new subscribers to this life-changing channel. Today, I promised I was going to talk about reasons why you should not marry a mama's boy. But before I go into that, I want to first of all define who a mama's boy is. A mama's boy is a man who is enmeshed with the mother. A mama's boy is a man who is engulfed with the mother. A mama's boy is a man who is unhealthily entangled with the mother. A mama's boy is also a man who is not individuated. That is, he cannot make decisions without the mother. Now, let us leave all this grammar for now. Let me just give you the simplest definition of who a mama's boy is, so that it will help us to understand the points I'm going to talk about today. A mama's boy, simply put, is a man-child. Did you get that? A mama's boy is simply a man-child. You are a man, you are also a child. You know a child. A child depends solely on the mother. That's just it. Having said that, I want to emphasize the need for, especially those dating for marriage, to ask the necessary questions. I keep saying, when you are dating for marriage, you have to open your eyes. You have to ask the necessary questions, so that if there are things you know you cannot handle, you take a walk. Instead of saying, let us get married first, I will change him. Let us get married first, then I will take care of it. Let us do this, let us do that. Always putting your life in danger. You are not helping yourself, my sister. By the time you close your eyes to some of these things, you are hitting yourself really badly. Now, let us come to some of the things a mama's boy does. A mama's boy will always take permission from the mother whenever he wants to make decisions. He cannot take decision on his own. It's not possible. A mama's boy always compares the wife or whoever he wants to get married to with the mother. A mama's boy cannot make a complete sentence without saying, my mom said that, or let me ask my mom. It is not possible. That is a mama's boy. A mama's boy will not take any of your opinions without consulting the mother. A mama's boy will not even decide to marry you without getting acceptance from the mother. A mama's boy will not take you for who you are. A mama's boy will take it that you must behave like the mother. You must cook like the mother. You must do things the way the mother does. That is the only way he will validate you as a good person, worthy of marrying. A mama's boy will always call the mother. In a day, if he has not called the mother, it's as if something is missing in his life. We are not saying that as a son, you should not call your mother. It's not what we are saying, remember. And we are not saying that you should not take care of your mother or you should not love your mother. That is not what we are saying. But when the person you want to get married to, or the so-called mama's boy, puts every other person is under, the mother is above every other person, then there's a problem. A mama's boy cannot discuss confidently with you, because whatever you people have discussed, you will go and discuss it with the mother, to sample opinion. That is a mama's boy. A mama's boy cannot, because there's something they call emotional blackmail. He feels that anytime the mother complains, he feels that if he doesn't do what the mother wants, it means that he's not taking care of her emotionally. A mama's boy, when you identify the person you are dating as a mama's boy, ask yourself, can I deal with it? These things are very easy to find out. There is no way you'll be dating a mama's boy and you will not know. It is not possible. Then the person is not a mama's boy. A mama's boy will give his spare key, his room, his house, his spare key to the mother, so that the mother can come in anytime she likes. A mama's boy can even tell you that, I want to buy this, but let my mother decide the particular one to buy. A mama's boy, as you people are planning to do something, it will tell you that whatever we have said, I still have to go back to my mom so that she will tell us how to do it. Exactly how to do it. That is a mama's boy. That is why it is important as a woman, you know your value. And remember, when you are dating for marriage, the essence is for you to ask the proper questions to know if it will work out for you with this person or not. You are not in a medical school that you will say, since he's a mama's boy and I'm in a medical school now, I will now be the nurse, I will now be the doctor that will change him, or when I diagnose him, I will not treat him. It is not your duty. It is not your duty, because when you are dating for marriage, It has not been stamped that you must marry this person. If people are still checking, people are still considering whether both of you can get together, whether both of you can get married, and whether two of you, your purposes and everything align, that when you people come together, you will be happy together. So it is not the time for you to be a nurse. You are trying to take care of this person because you have discovered that this is the kind of person he is. You are not trying to amend what you did not spoil in the first place. If he cannot stand up for you as the would-be wife, how do you think he will do that when you people get married? That is why I keep talking about the foundation. If from the beginning you are not seeing all this, you talk about it. If he can be accountable for not doing what he is supposed to do, then he is ready to change. But if he still feels that there's nothing wrong with him, there is nothing to change, then there is a problem. You have to make conscious efforts in order to know when to leave a relationship. You have to make conscious efforts in order to be sure that you are towing the right path. Do not get so involved with a man, so to speak, a mama's boy, because this man is unable to say no to the mother when necessary. Whatever the mother says is acceptable. And if you even try to correct him or ask him why he is doing that, he will not tell you that my mother carried me for 9 months. I don't want to offend my mother. I don't want her to feel bad. I have to take care of her because she took care of me. Especially those of them that maybe their father left them at a young age. So, they feel that they are kind of paying their mother back for taking care of them. That is not a good way of taking care of your mother. That's the truth. If a man cannot stand up for you when you people are dating for marriage, my sweetheart, he cannot do it when you people are married. If you think that by doing that, when people are dating for marriage, he's doing it because people are not married yet, that when you people are married, that he will change, you are deceiving yourself. So whatever you cannot take when people are dating for marriage, especially your deal breakers. I am talking about this because, my dear, mental health illness is real. It's very real. So you don't think that all these things, you are packing it, you are packing it into yourself, thinking that it will, in fact, one day it will just burst. Some people have died in the process, in the name of getting married, in the name of wanting to get married. You want to be a victim, it will affect your mental health. You'll be so frustrated. You'll be so depressed in that marriage. So when you are dating for marriage and you are seeing all this, tackle it, handle it, and see if he will change. It's better he changes when you people are still dating than for you to say, when we get married, he will change. He will not change. When you are accountable for your own actions, that is the only time you can change. Because sometimes they don't even know that what they are doing, that they are hurting somebody. That is why sometimes they will date the first person, the person will leave them after some time. They will date the second person, the person will leave them after some time. They will date the same thing. Then how will these people know that what they are doing is bad or that they have a problem? If our girls, if our women keeps marrying them, they will not know, they will not change. But when they see that nobody is agreeing to marry us again because of this our character, they will do something about it. And then to our mothers, please, you are doing your son a disservice by tying him around your apron. You are doing your son a disservice. You have lived your life. Allow this your son live his own life. Let him make mistakes where necessary. Yes, and then come to you for advice. Don't dictate for him. Don't rule his life for him because you are causing problems. It is not love. When you hold him like that, you are not showing him love at all. Then for the man that wants to get married and you think it is by being at the beck and call of your mother that it will work, it will not work like that. You are creating problem for yourself. You are creating problem for your home. Yes, you are doing that and it will not go well with you. Why don't we stop doing the things that we have been complaining about? These things we are saying, we are not just saying them. We are saying them because a lot of people are complaining. A lot of women are complaining. A lot of women are, their marriages are they are just dissolving their marriages because of this singular act. So what do we do? Do we fold our hands and watch things spoil them more? No, we have to talk about them. Our men, please, love your mother. Take care of your mother. But please, do not let your mother ruin your life. It will not show love if at the end of the day, you try to please your mother and you end up not getting married at all. Or when you get married, you are in hot pepper soup. It will not help you. Some women too, that is prospective wives. Why is it that out of desperation, a man will tell you, let us go and see my mother. My mother likes so and so person. Go there and pretend to be so and so person so we can get married. Don't you think you are digging your own grave by agreeing to that? That is exactly what you are doing. Then by the time they marry you, this woman that you have pretended to be who you are not will not show you this is how it's supposed to be in my son's house, and you start complaining. So those things you know that you will not take, those things you know that is a no for you, those your deal breakers, please don't accept it. Don't accept it just because you are desperate for marriage. Know your worth, know your value. By the time you know your worth and know your value, there are things you will say no to, no matter how you are pushed. Don't, because of pressure, kill yourself. Because when you are not happy in your marriage, and when depression sets in, you might even die in the process. There are so many things that you will see when you are dating for marriage. Especially this mama boy of faith is causing more harm than good. It's not if there's no good in itself. So when you see those dangers, when you see those red flags, my darling, you have to think very well if it is what you can handle. Do not say, let me marry him first. There is nothing like that. He will not change. The only thing you can do to help him is to list out those things that he does that is not good. Then give him some time to see if he can change. That is before the marriage. If he does, well and good. But if he does not, I advise you to take a walk. Anybody that feels she can handle it can go on with it. That is my candid advice. Go through this video one more time. Listen to this video so that you can get a proper understanding of the points I have just mentioned. Remember, your mental health is at stake. So don't joke with your mental health. If my video has made sense to you, give this a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this video, like this video. Even in the comment section, if there is anything you think we did not mention and you think is one of the signs, some of the things that mama boy they do, please, we want to have your thoughts in the comment section so that everybody can learn. Yes, we want to learn. We want to say no to some of these things. Nothing will change until we change. We don't have to be condoning evil and think that evil will stop. It will not stop. That is just the gospel truth. Most importantly, turn on your notification button so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be among the first to know. I will see you in my next video.